Hey guys, it's Professional Wanderer here, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Yes, you can see it up there. Oh yes. So what we're gonna be doing today is, last time we left off with the fact that we made a poem. We all made poems. That's what we did. And now we're left with the choice between Monika, Yuri, Natsuki, or Sayori, if we want to show our poems first to any of them. I think, at least for me, well, last time I asked you guys to put stuff down in the comments, nobody really did. So, what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna go with the waifu I like the most, which would be Sayori. So, we're gonna go with that, and if you like this, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell, all simultaneously, at the same time. Yeah, I'd like to see you try it. Let me know if you can, because I'd like to see it. Also, in the comment section down below, let me know what game you want to see me play, because I'll play it. I will. Horror games, you name it. I'll play horror games. You want me to play adventure games? I'll do it. Survival games, I'm good with those. Shooting games, I suck with them, but we'll see. Alright, let's get this show on the road, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so we're gonna go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Okay. ...
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Pro!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Interesting.
Ahaha.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? I don't know.
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a pro poem.
It's a professional poem.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh boy. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I am standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Pro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Oh, she's one of the people that really doubts herself. We'll see about that. Oh dang. Oh, here we go. It's about sunshine. Alright. Bring in the mood lighting. It's gonna have candle lights and stuff going on. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Should I read this in her voice? I think I should.
Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too.
Oh, look at her go with all this rhyming. Click outside poem area to continue. Oh, dang.
If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That is... I want breakfast, eh? Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast.
I made eggs and toast.
I love this girl. This girl's actually hilarious. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, dang. Black. Darkness imprisoning me. Oh, dang. We're gonna go on to the next person. Who should I show my poem to next? I think Yuri. Yuri seems to be a choice. 1 second, I'm getting a drink. I hope you enjoyed that small break. But she did the ... too. Yuri states at the poem. Oh, stairs. My bad. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
What? What? It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guessed that it might be after reading through it.
What's that supposed to mean? So it's bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri... Hey, go back. Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine, I didn't really notice. I really didn't notice. Okay. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different styles and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but
all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Well, we saw what's her name, Sayori did not carry through with that. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh dang. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future I bathe. Calms, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Oh dang. ... I'm sorry, I haven't such a terrible handwriting. What, are you kidding? I have such horrible I actually have horrible handwriting. If I was to, my friends, compare it to hieroglyphics. That's how bad. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very expressive. Sorry for my yawn. Okay. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but sure. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, bro. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's expressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, dang. Oh, we have to go through all of them? I thought it was gonna be one or the other, you know? So who should I show my poem to next? Let's go to Natsuki. Why did they all start off with ...
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it or anything.
Tsundere. Oh, this just, okay, here we go.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I honestly, that was, I'm not gonna tell her this, but, that was rough. I like it. Liar.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
But why are you so...
Oh, whoops. But why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it more than I realized.
That's what I mean. What it means to be a pro.
That's what it means to be me? Excuse you. Alright.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah. Guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh. I wonder if I have a choice. I'm gonna choose pro. Actually, we haven't gotten to see what I truly wrote. But let's go with Monica.
Hi, Pro.
See, I like that she starts out without the dots.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyways, I want to share your poem with me.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ah ha 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 ha.
Oh, sorry.
Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Pro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect.
I like that. I like that a lot.
The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
Ah, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Didn't we totally had her, whenever we pressed the word depressed, that it worked with her, which is kind of unsettling, but I guess that's okay, that it worked in our favor for her.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid of experimenting a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Yes, I would love to.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, it's a scroll art. Give me a second. Water. You know, you wouldn't think this, but speaking in higher pitched girl voices takes it out of my voice, alright? And I am in musical and all that kind of stuff, so excuse me. Alright, here we go.
A hole in a wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, really already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I wasn't looking out. And he on the other side was looking in.
Can I just press on to the next one? Okay.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. It was actually really good. In my opinion, it was really good. There's someone, this from, Monica's character reminds me of someone. Like, this, it's pretty close. Like, they both like books and, like, got this whole, I think, what would it be? Like, yeah, I think sophisticated, I don't want to say ladylike, it's just, sophisticated and proper. It's a nice kind of feel, you know? And let us get on with the show. Sorry I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay.
Except for this person's voice is, like, not even close to this, but, you know.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Okay, interesting.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is this. Oh boy. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Was she like a talk show host? Jeez. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I didn't get to even see what I wrote. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh, these two aren't friends, are they?
Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Pro did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing.
Oh, no.
I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet.
Oh, no! No! Oh, this is gonna be a fight.
And Pro liked my poem too, you know?
Oh, they're fighting over me. I knew this day would come. It is anime after all.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Huh? That's not what you're just...
Oh, the sound changed. Listen to that change. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Pro appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? And you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's...
Oh, why do I have to say stuff like this? Why do I have to say stuff like this? Oh my god.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Pro started showing up.
Oh, okay. Yo, I'm dying.
Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
I can't say both of their voices at the same point. Oh my god.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turns towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Pro? She was just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Yo, I am dead. I am so dead. Okay.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out all at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pro.
Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also waste. You understand that, right, Pro?
Well? ...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. And I think, guys, that's where we're gonna end this episode. This has been an adventure with the different funny dialogues and just the different cute poems. I think they all did a good job. Natsuki was a bit simple. Let's just say simple, but you know, it's all good in its same ways. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and notification bell all simultaneously. This is Professional Wanderer. I will see you guys later.